brings the best out of you and the worst. It's the perfect balance of strategy, skill, and speed. It sharpens your technique, your decision-making, and above all, your ability to work as a team. Iron sharpens iron. It puts a spotlight on every individual, forces everyone to be dynamic. It teaches you how to read the game, to anticipate, and to
The Villages, Florida is the site for the latest DR7 tournament in the 2025 7v7 season. We are here today bringing you pool play action in the 14U division between the 813 Hawks and TMS Gold. This was a highly anticipated matchup, a battle between a defending champion and a newcomer to the DR7 circuit. The 813 Hawks won our first tournament here in the Villages in Mercy Rule fashion, top in Next Gen Academy. They're taking on a TMS Gold team today that hails from Miami, and they've been looking forward to the challenge that the Hawks bring, so much so that there's been a little talk on social media, a little anticipation building for this matchup. And so we figured we might as well stream it. Let's see what TMS Gold brings. We got the chance to see 813 Hawks twice the last time we were here, you and I, CJ. As we said, an impressive championship win in the 14U ranks the last time we were at the Villages. TMS Gold is going to be an interesting matchup, and you got the chance to kind of watch both of these teams in their two previous pool play games. So what kind of stood out?
Yeah, what stood out to me is just the camaraderie from both programs. Coach George, being a newcomer for this TMS Gold group, is very energetic. You know, got this group really spinning on all cylinders. And as far as what 813 has done, what Coach AJ Sattinger has done with his group, the star-studded group that he's had, you know, just overall, I think that both of these programs are trending in the right direction, both newcomer and a team that has won a championship already. So it's going to be an awesome game for us in store.
TMS will start with the ball. They are in the all-black uniforms, and they want it all. They want a first down throw, and they'll get it. Nice throw. Nice play there to start things off for TMS. That's Fred Fredner Jr. on the receiving end for Makai Underwood.
Yeah, no, when I got a chance to see TMS up close and personal, Coach George is one of those guys that he doesn't shy away from just the moment, getting those guys together ready. As you see, he's talking to number 6 right there, Devin McLeod. So, I mean, just in general, this team is ready for this moment. They're ready to kind of claim their fame, if you will. So just can't wait to really see what this first drive is really going to be about.
So they pick up a first down on the first play. Here's Underwood loading up, and he'll gain some more yardage, as this time it's Elijah Callaway making the catch, as Underwood has completed his first 2 throws here, CJ.
Yeah, very quick start. Like I said before, this is going to be, as I watched both these teams in pool play for the last 2 games, and this is their final matchup of the day. But both of these teams came out hot against other opponents. All the smoke. They played both of those teams well, then Slime as well. So, I mean, like I said, I'm not surprised of the quick start.
Second down 4 here for Underwood. He's looking right, now comes back across the middle, fires one, picks up the first down, and they're inside the 5. TMS on the move here. I believe that was Fredner Jr. again on the receiving end.
Yeah, Fredner Jr. has been one of those guys. Of course, Darwin McLeod has been one of those guys that, you know, Underwood has been targeting as well. And like you said, Ben, Coach George is, you know, really, really dialing them up.
He wanted the 813 Hawks. He's got him here in 14U pool play to close out the day. TMS 1-0-1, and the 813 Hawks 2-0 in pool play. So this is an important matchup. Underwood firing right side, up for grabs. Who's got it?
Well, we're going to go with it.
They're going to spot it at the 1. The tie goes to the receiver, so it's going to be a third down and goal coming up from the 1. The catch was made by Elijah Callaway, his second of the series.
Really good, strong catch right there. Good throw by Underwood, and just a strong catch to kind of keep it within grasp to not be intercepted right there.
Dominic Stewart Jr. on the defensive play for the 813 Hawks. Nearly
Really
came over with the takeaway.
Yeah, really just overall good rep right there.
Good work from both sides. But here's a 3rd down and goal, an opportunity for the 813 Hawks to get 2 points with a defensive stop. Underwood has been perfect on this series. Here's the most important play of the drive, though. Into the end zone.
money.
He's got it. And that's Anthony Bullard with 6 points for TMS, but will it stand?
I think they're going to call him out of bounds. He didn't reestablish himself.
And it's going to be a 4-second call. So, correction, it was not 3rd down. So this is 3rd down. So TMS on their opening possession, trying to get into the end zone, trying to get their 2nd win here in pool play. 813 Hawks looking to close out pool play at 3-0. Elijah Callaway, Fred Fredner Jr. both with 2 receptions on this opening series for TMS. And a 3rd down and goal coming up here. Underwood has his man and has the touchdown. That's the guy who caught it just moments ago, Anthony Bullard. 6 points for TMS, an opening series score, and Mekhi Underwood, the quarterback, a perfect 5 for 5 on that opening drive, CJ.
Yeah, really good drive, capped off by a touchdown right there by Underwood, just kind of getting Bullard right there, open space, getting that touchdown. Look like they're going to line up to go for 2 points. Like I said, this team is not scared of the moment. So I watched them in the 2 pool play games, and Coach George and this offensive, group here has been really on fire the whole pool play games.
TMS making the trip up north from Miami Garden. Here's Underwood trying for 2, coming across the middle, has his man fighting for it, tussling, and coming away with it is Tyler Bryant. The conversion is good, and it's 8-0 TMS.
Really good stuff right there. The one thing about it that I know about 813 though, they're very consistent and very persistent in their offense as well. So, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, this is going to be a game that is going to be high scoring, and whoever comes up with that last defensive stop is going to ultimately win this ball game.
2 quarterback system for the 813 Hawks. Ty Neesmith, Ja'Shawn Glenn. It'll be Neesmith to start. And one thing when you talk about these 813 Hawks quarterback, there's no drop-off from either one. Both are incredibly talented. Find themselves trailing here early, though, 8-0. And the throw intended for Michael McClendon falls incomplete. So the first toss from Ty Neesmith is an incompletion.
Yeah, Mike McClendon right there. Ball's a little bit behind him. I know Neesmith, if he could have got that one in front of him, he would have. But Mike McClendon is one of those guys on this 813 team that I've saw in this pool play game that has really balled out. So he's going to be a top target for Ty Neesmith.
Colton Outson in motion here. 2nd down and 15. They'll take the short completion, make this 3rd down a little more manageable, as that catch was made by James Allen that time for 813.
Yeah, James Allen is one of those dogs in the Florida area, uprising. Has a couple offers from, Power 4 collegiate levels. He's going to be playing at the next level very easy, very, very soon. He's still young, but he's definitely going to be one of those players where we're going to see him on Saturdays.
Hawks need to get 10. They got to get it down to the 25-yard line to keep this drive moving. Otherwise, they'll fall behind 10-0 here. Here's Neesmith stepping in on 3rd down, has his receiver, and has the 1st down, and a little bit more. It's Alex Drake Jr. with the catch and run.
Yeah, really good yards after the catch right there by Alex Drake Jr. and really good poise by Ty Neesmith as well. So, like I said, this group, as you see right here on the replay, Ty just delivering a nice, easy ball, and Drake.
Jump ball opportunity now, and there's the catch.
Easy money by James Allen right there. Like I said, this guy is a P4 kid at the 14U ranks, and Coach A.J. Sadinger just gave it to one of his best players on his 14U team. Look like they're going to go for 2 to tie this thing up.
James Allen going up and getting it. That's just trusting your playmaker right there, CJ.
Yeah, definitely that one.
So Neesmith 3 for 4 on this series. And as CJ said, going for 2, trying to even the score here at 8. Neesmith throwing, jump ball.
James
it's
Allen
caught!
again.
James Allen skying up for it, ripping it out of the air. We're all even at 8. And it's lived up to the hype so far, CJ.
Yeah, no, definitely. As you see right here, the original touchdown to James Allen, perfect throw by Ty Neesmith right there. And then we get down to the 2-point conversion, as you can see right here on the replay screen. Man in motion, surveying the field. Ty Neesmith just trusting James Allen to go up and get it.
You talk about high point in the football. That's how it's done there. Take notes at home, kids. That's how you do it.
Grown man right there.
So back to work for Mekhi Underwood. He has not thrown an incompletion yet. That trend will continue as he gets it out this time to Derwin McLeod.
And you'll see this offense start to heat up. It's not going to go anywhere. You see right now on our screen, right? You see Coach George getting the sidelines ready, getting the huddle ready, everything. This is some premier ball that we're seeing right now in 14U.
Pickup of 5 on first down to Derwin McLeod. Mekhi Underwood now 7 for 7 passing in this game. Again, TMS 1-0-1 in pool play. The 8-1-3 Hawks are 2-0. So this one has some seeding implications for Crown Sunday. Here's second down and 10. Underwood taking the underneath completion again, but it's dropped. And I hate to put that one down as his first incompletion, as he had his receiver. Just couldn't make the connection there. Looked like that was Wellington Jackson he was trying to get it to.
Yeah, that was just a missed time play right there. Missed opportunity to keep the sticks moving. So we'll see what they got going on in this kind of a pivotal part. You know, it's still a good game, nice game. Nothing to worry about, but definitely a catch that he would have liked to get to keep some momentum on their side.
So now they'll have to pick up 10, get it down to the 25. You can pick up first downs at the 25 and 10-yard lines. So got to gain 10 here to keep this series going. Now the Hawks defensively with a chance to get some points for the first time. We saw Underwood lead a scoring drive on the opening series where he went 6 for 6. Now in need of 10 yards here on this third down play. Underwood, right side, has his man. It's knocked away. Great defensive play from Dominic Stewart Jr.
And this is where you're really starting to see kind of like where that Coach A.J. Sadinger 813 Hawks team really kind of the lockdown on their opposing receivers. As you can see on the left side of the screen, the replay, really good play right there to break on the ball by Stewart Jr. right there. They had an earlier breakup in the game, or really a good play that was called short of the touchdown, but ultimately some really good defense played by Stewart Jr.
And so that makes the score 10-8 in favor of the 813 Hawks. Let's see if they can capitalize on the turnover on downs. Neesmith back to work, has his man over the middle. First down and a little bit more from Michael McClendon on his first reception of the game. Neesmith had an incompletion on his first pass on that opening series. He followed that up with 4 straight completions. He's now up to 5 total in a row.
As you can see, the pace is starting to pick up right here for the 813 Hawks. They're trying to catch the TMS goal team off.
Neesmith over the middle. It's knocked away, deflected away by Judah Williams. Great defensive play there in the secondary from Williams.
Yeah, really good play right there. You know, just overall trying to get this TMS goal team off balance, and it really almost cost them right there.
So a pickup of 17 on the opening play to start this drive, then an incompletion following that for Ty Neesmith.
A name that we have not said yet, though, M.J. Jones Jr. Remember him from 14U last?
How could I forget? 4 touchdowns in that 14U championships.
It might be him.
Right on cue. Ball was underthrown. Is it intercepted?
It is.
It was. Picked off by TMS. They're back out in front here as they get the interception in the end zone.
Uh-oh, we got some TMS goodness going on right here. See on the replay.
See if we can catch the number. I think that was Fred Fredner Jr.
Ty Neesmith on the replay tried to just chuck it down there to M.J. Jones Jr. Had a amazing lead on the defender, but even better play. Try to get that number for you.
Yeah, hard to tell from up here. I think that was Fredner Jr. But as we said, M.J. Jones Jr. had 4 touchdown catches in that 14U championship the last time we were here in the Villages. Figured he'd be a target, and yeah, that is Fred Fredner Jr. Making the play. He's got 2 receptions on offense, comes away with an interception. He has TMS back in front, 11-10 here, with a chance to add to it.
Really good stuff right now by TMS. Kind of slowing the tempo down and just kind of incomplete right there, but just overall, really, really good stuff right there on that last play.
Underwood trying to get his rhythm back. We told you he completed his first 6 passes of the game. Since then, though, 3 of his last 4 throws have been incomplete, including 3 in a row. Second down 15 coming up for TMS. TMS in the black jerseys. 813 Hawks in the all-navy. TMS taking the lead on the interception from Fred Fredner Jr., two-way player for this TMS team.
As you can see now, like the tempo is all the way slowed down by TMS. Really trying to just.
Underwood trying to get his rhythm back now. Throwing, it's caught. And that's a good target to get it out to Fredner Jr. with his third catch of the afternoon. And it's going to be a third down and about 4 to go for TMS.
A really good throw right there by Underwood. And just overall, like I said, just trying to slow the pace down, be kind of methodical in this drive. You know, pick up the chains, move the chains, and end it with a score. So this is a nice drive starter to kind of, you know what I'm saying, separate yourself against an 8-1-3 Hawks that's won a championship here at the Villages before.
Quads to the left on this third down coming up for Underwood. Fredner is the nearest receiver to his left. Let's see if he looks his direction here on this third down and 4. Underwood, he's stepping up, has his man, and has a lot more. Can he score? He's going to be stopped at the 8-yard line. Good catch and run from Derwin McLeod. Second time we've seen him make an impact in the receiving game, and that one keeps this drive chugging along.
Yeah, definitely a good catch right there by Derwin McLeod right there. And then, you know, just overall a really good throw by Underwood. You know, like I said before, just keep this drive alive. The main thing right now is just coming up with some points, not really allowing the 8-1-3 Hawks to get, you know, a cheap 2 points or interception and take the lead right back when you have the momentum off your own interception. So that's the main thing that Coach George has to keep in mind right now, to be kind of, you know, methodical in the drive and end it with a score.
Underwood, after picking up that first down, he's now completed his last 2. Throwing over the middle, and that one gets knocked down. A couple 8-1-3 Hawks defenders in the vicinity. It was Jackson Simeon who got a hand on.
Kind of threw it in traffic right there. You know, play second down right here, live to fight another down.
As you said, though, don't want to get too greedy and risk throwing an interception here with a 1-point lead and a chance to add to that. Looking forward to seeing if TMS does score. Do they decide to continue being aggressive, go for 2 maybe? Got to get it 5 yards, though, before we get to that juncture in the game, as Underwood whispered some instructions to Fredner Jr., nearest receiver to the left of the formation. Underwood, second down. Didn't get that one off in time. Good coverage on the back end from the 8-1-3 Hawks brings us to a third down and goal now.
Yeah, really good defense right there by 8-1-3 to kind of, you know, they gave up a lot of yards to get down into the red zone, but ultimately they gotta bow up right here. You know, my old coach used to say, you got to bow up in the red zone, you know, so really got to bow up right here in the red zone and really, you know, not let TMS Gold come away with points. Got Quads down at the bottom of the screen.
Quads to the right. Fredner Jr. is in the mix over there among those 4 receivers. Throwing and got the completion that'll pin on the spot. It's a touchdown.
Yep, that's Fredner Jr. right there on that catch. He's had an amazing game so far for TMS Gold. Early MVP voting, if I had one.
Gets TMS on the board, and they are in front here. 17-10 now, and they are going for 2. No question about it. We wondered if they would. As you see Underwood stepping up, finding Fredner Jr., and he has just been an impact player, to say the least. Had the interception. There gets the touchdown to give TMS a little cushion, and they have the opportunity to go ahead by 9 here.
Yep. The really crucial catch right there by Fredner Jr.
On third down, too.
Yeah, on third down. They're going for 2 to try to increase this to 9.
Under 10 minutes, Underwood, pump fake, throwing up.
In the back of the corner end zone.
And overshot Fredner Jr. So it remains a 7-point lead for the TMS. You know what TMS stands for?
Enlighten me.
Too much sauce, CJ.
I like that. Too much sauce down there from the Miami area. I like that. You know, Coach George, he seemed like he had a lot of sauce, and he was talking on the sideline to 8-1-3 before the pool play game even started. So we'll see what that has an effect on.
Quickly, Hawks on the ball. They're back to work, trailing by 7.
And that's MJ Jones Jr.
First time he has caught a football here in this game. They were looking for him on that last series in the end zone and got intercepted by Fredner Jr. That time they'll take the short completion and a pickup of around 7. As Neesmith back to work for his 3rd series. Throwing over the middle. That one deflected up in the air, and it's intercepted. And it's Fredner Jr.'s second pick of the contest. Fred Fredner Jr. tearing him up and says a little something to Neesmith on his way out.
Yeah, right here. You see on the replay, Ty Neesmith throws it, tip drill. Fredner Jr. right there to intercept the ball, his second of the evening, and he's having an MVP performance in this 14U pool play game. We're getting to know Fred Fredner Jr.
TMS up by double digits here over their defending DR7 Village's 14U champion, the 813 Hawks. Looking to hand the Hawks their first loss here of the day and of the season on the DR7 circuit. We didn't see the Hawks 14U team this one lose the last time they were here in the Villages.
You know the main thing I like, when you get the interception, you get the ball back and you can potentially score. That's another point swing that you can create.
Chance to get the dagger here for Underwood and the TMS offense. And they also have the benefit of the game clock on their hand, a continuous running clock as that one is dropped. Was trying to get it out to Devin Gibbs. It falls incomplete.
And 813, they got the backs against the wall with time not on their side. And Coach George is definitely trying to slow the pace of this game down, not give them 2 points off a cheap turnover or anything like that, but just try to continue to press the ball down the field. But all momentum is on this TMS Gold side from Miami Garden.
Unofficial stats, Mekhi Underwood, the TMS quarterback, 10 for 17 passing with 2 touchdowns. Defense has been a factor in this one. TMS has intercepted the Hawks 3 times. Is that one too far out of reach for Fredner Jr.? It's going to bring us to a 3rd down and 15 now. And
it still is a tight ball game. Don't let the score fool you with them being up 10 points. You know, in 7-on-7, you get 2 points for a turnover, 3 if interception, 6 if you return it for a pick 6. And then you can go down and score, and you can put 2 points for yourself. So this can definitely be a ball game. And like I said before, this 813 Hawks team led by, Coach A.J. Sadinger, he's a persistent guy, and he has this team very, consistent in our circuit. So I think that, if they can get off the field right here, it's definitely going to be a ball game to watch with 5.5 minutes to go.
TMS trying to keep this drive alive. They'll need to pick up 15. Here's Underwood. Incompletions on his last 2 throws. Looking to change that trend. Over the middle, it's knocked away. The 813 Hawks get 2 points on the defensive stop as that play was made by McClendon.
Yeah, very clutch play by Michael McClendon right there as you see the DR7 replay. Underwood tries to force the ball in there, kind of to his receiver, and then McClendon really makes a good play.
Neesmith quickly back to work with this 813 Hawks offense. Has a completion, gets it to McClendon, picks up 20 on 1st down.
And like I said before, this group is very persistent. Coach A.J. Sadinger, he's very motivated. He gets his guys very motivated to play this game right here. So you see Ty Neesmith.
Neesmith pump fakes.
MJ
has
Jones.
Another completion. It's MJ Jones. Jones puts a move on, gets down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Another 1st down for the Hawks, and they are quickly on the move.
Definitely. And MJ Jones is one of the most consistent players that we've seen at the 14U ranks, and especially for 813 Hawks. So he's probably going to be depended on heavily here in the late game.
Neesmith, 3rd play of the drive, over the middle, has a quick score. And the 813 Hawks have a chance to tie it. It's Colton Outson on the touchdown, and Ty Neesmith goes 3 for 3 on that series, gets his 813 Hawks into the end zone, and they'll go for the tie here.
And I'm not trying to forecast anything, but this is where you really kind of see the difference between being a champion and being a newcomer in the DR7 circuit right now. You see that the 813 Hawks, they're playing to the last whistle, going for 2 right here with 3.5 minutes left to go in this ball game and could potentially tie it up.
Jones in motion. They'll go over the middle, though. Throw up. It's caught. And that's Michael McClendon, and we are all even at 20. McClendon had the huge pass breakup defensively. Comes through with the play on the offensive end. And Ty Neesmith, after back-to-back picks, rallies back to go 4 for 4, gets the score, and more importantly, gets the tie on the 2-point try.
Yeah, as you see right here, that was all Michael McClendon right there, getting the pass breakup, getting the touchdown late in that drive right there, and ultimately tying this game up with 4 4.5 minutes left to go in this ball game. If you're 8-1-3, you're right where you need to be in this ball game. You still have playmakers. You still have guys that are relatively fresh for today. As far as for TMS, you have to put the game in your playmakers' hands. You have to get it to Fred Fredner Jr. You have to get it to Darren. You have to get it to different guys that can potentially stretch this ball club out. So we'll see what Underwood has.
Underwood's thrown 4 straight incompletions. Gets in a little rhythm here as he completes it to the near side to Elijah Callaway. Third grab of the game for Callaway. That puts Mekhi Underwood unofficially 11 for 20 passing. We're all tied at 20 here in 14U pool play.
Yep.
Good look here at the Villages. We're at the H.G. Morse range on the campus of the Villages Charter School in Florida.
Campus. Beautiful campus.
It is. Looks like a college here. We'll actually be back here one more time this season for the Crown, the national championship coming up. That'll be April 12th and 13th. Ben Spicer, C.J. Gilbert bringing you all the action here on the DR Sports Media Network. Great 14U pool play battle as Underwood got that one off just in time. That one knocked down, incomplete. That was knocked away by the Hawks. It's going to bring us to a third down now.
Yeah, another underrated player right there, Eric Kitchens. Saw him earlier in some pool play games as well. Definitely was a lockdown corner in the All the Smoke game, along with James Atwell, along with some other defensive backs and corners as well. So, like I said, this 8-1-3 Hawks team is a bend don't break style of defense, and that's really what's kept them in this ball game and potentially could come back to win this ball game in a 14U Classic.
Hawks can take the lead here with a defensive stop. It's 3rd down and 5 coming up. Underwood, 3rd down toss over the middle, has his man. And did he get tagged?
Oh.
Waited for the signal from the referee. Not sure he got touched or not. They're going to say he did get stopped, but it'll pick up a 1st down, and they'll spot the tee at the 15.
Yeah, man, that could have been disastrous for 8-1-3 right there.
Under a minute to play here. All tied at 20. Here's Underwood after picking up that
He's
1st down, looking
it.
for the end zone. That one overthrown and into the high jump mat. M.J. Jones, the nearest player there to the ball.
Yeah, you could tell right there. It was all Darren McLeod right there, and M.J. Jones was playing over-the-top coverage, helping out Stewart Jr. They wasn't going to let number 6 beat him on that play. So we're under really 30 seconds left in the ball game. So this is really going to be a
didn't get enough time off, and we're going to finish this pool play game in a tie.
Wow.
20-20 in 14U pool play. The 8-1-3 Hawks and TMS. Could this be a preview of what's to come tomorrow in the 14U championship? We will have to wait and see. 14U is stacked, of course. A lot of great competition here, but the 8-1-3 Hawks certainly impressed last time. But, hey, I think you got to tip your hat to TMS. They were chirping a little bit, and they backed up their talk. They didn't come up here from Miami for nothing. I think they showed that they're a legit program in the 14U ranks, CJ.
Yeah, I mean, for the first time of really just getting a chance to see them, kind of like the noise that they talk, and, just they were able to back it up. So, I mean, seeing different guys like, Underwood and, Darwin and Fred Fredner Jr. as well.
Yeah.
So that was a really good performance against a championship-bred type team. So 8-1-3, you have to kind of, tip your hat back to them, too, because they were down double digits going into that game. So for them to come back and tie that game up and kind of, defend who they are as a program as well, I think it was a really good test and a really good, showing from both programs.
TMS went up 20-10. The 8-1-3 Hawks battled all the way back to tie it at 20-20. In pool play on the DR7 circuit, you do not play overtime, so this one results in a tie. For TMS, they actually will finish the day 1-0-2. They had a tie in their first game with underdog mentality. So that might hurt their seeding a little bit, as you see a replay from our 8U championship earlier on today. We've had several matchups here on the DR Sports Media Network. One more to come. That'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern, as we have Team Tampa and 229 Elite on the schedule still. Of course, we'll be back with 5 championship broadcasts tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn those notifications on so you're alerted when we go live. For CJ Gilbert, I'm Ben Spicer. Thanks for tuning in. A pool play tie here on the DR Sports Media Network. Maybe we'll see these two teams back. They can crack things, break things tomorrow.
Hey, y'all, we back to back. You, you, I can't hear nothing on Unity. It's on shoot right now. It's at the top. It's a shoot.